Hello, all. Thank you for joining. And I have set up this call just to explain you that how you have to use two files which we have kept in the share drive. So me and my team will keep updating those files, and we will give you a minimum 1 year of support on that. So to being a good trader, sometime you may need to do a lot of practice, and instead of losing money, practice will be better. So methodologies and philosophy behind the pair trade is something which we are learning. I've been explaining in the live classes, right? But now, as I said, like 3 hours, 3 month minimum, you should do the paper trading before go into the market, right? So where we will do the paper trading? Obviously, we will do it on Excel sheet and all, but then not everybody will be dedicated enough to make their own files. So we have made these files. You can see these files and update there. So two initiative we have taken. Let me just show you because you all are now going to start this. Let me just share the screen. I'll take your questions, but let me just quickly cover in 10 minutes that what we are going to do. So I'm sharing my screen to you all. So see, the very first thing is use this group. See, what is happening on WhatsApp is even if you or one of you, uh, go and see, for other discussion sake, I'll open the group. I have no issue opening these groups. You people will still keep on communicating, but give me some time. What I want to set is we all start doing the paper trade. This is my responsibility that some of you start doing the paper trade and some of you at least to start observing it. So it's very necessary that you go on that group. See here, it's very difficult to keep on tracking back if someone is pasting any paper trade. Okay, so that's what we have done, that if someone is posting here in thread, we can see that at what price. Obviously this is not the correct format. The correct format should be that, okay, one future of ONGC, one future of Gale, buy ONGC, sell Gale, is what the alert showing, but this is not the end step, right? So as I said, in the statistical arbitrage in low frequency trade, what is very important that you hold back yourself and subjectively go and check that this is a pure mathematical arbitrage because of the market volatility, market randomness, or it is because of any external factor which is the news. So let's say Pratik is one person among us. We are a family of 250 people, out of whom I can tell you that 193 have already joined. So other 50, 60 people will also join. So what you need to do is you write here. Now some people will come and contribute here in chat that, hey, though this is a signal, but there's a news in ONGC. Or more people will come and say, no, it's pure mathematical arbitrage. Even you want to go with the trade, right? So this kind of discussion will happen here. And if someone is not very active, he is in the office or something, in the evening if he comes back and see that, okay, two trades were there, this is the PNL which is going on, he will build the conviction. So I think Facebook is a great place to have, better than Telegram also, because again in Telegram those sequential chat will be not there. Okay, so use Facebook later on. If you want, I will integrate it into the Kundan Kishore app also, but I don't think Kundan Kishore app can be as top notch as Facebook. We have been, buying technology from others. We are primarily not having any IT team inside, but sooner or later we will have that. Okay, so use this, have a practice of this, start doing the paper trade, or at least start observing it. Even me and my team is also going to contribute here. So immediately if there is any alert, we will update here. Please don't take any trade. Okay, don't take any trade. Do it for the educational purpose for next 2 months, all of you. Let's do it. Let's see that, out of 30, 40 signals, how we have dealt with it. In fact, I will put my own reputation also on stake. I'll write and I'll also confirm whether I'm going with that pair or not. If I'm going, whether at losses I'm booking the loss or averaging it. So the way I have explained to you in the class, that there is one theoretical way and there is one trader way. So I will not hold back myself that I got a reputation to protect. As I keep saying, I can be a very, very bad trader, but I want to be a good teacher. I want you to do methodological trading, and that's why we are doing all these efforts. So this is one thing. Now, I'll take your question, but I'll still see that what you are, guys. I mean, let's talk this later, Akhil. Focus on this. Okay, so let's see what are the other two things. So these are two sheets. One is this one, Z score. So every time you have a Z score of 2 point above or -2 and below, it will reflect here. So if this pair trading resources, what you see, I have listed down some pairs. Okay, then added few more pairs today. So here in Z score sheet, what we are doing, I'm just explaining you that. So one sheet we are taking as all the prices, the historical prices, the way you download from investing.com, made these columns of all these stocks, right? Then what we are doing, we are finding the log of their ratio. So whichever, I mean, see, Infi and TCS is my pair. So Infi and TCS log is here. Then in third sheet, all I'm doing is with all the calculation of a standard deviation ratio and everything, I'm calculating the Z score. So every day, this new Z score will keep on updating in real time. When I say real time, I'm taking the data from Yahoo Google Finance. So Google Finance function, you all know we are using that. And what we are doing is we are inserting one row every day manually. So what I'll do is tomorrow I'll insert one row above this, and what I'll do is I'll copy and paste it here, and I'll make it a new date. And what I'll do here is I'll shift the previous day data. So for which I have made a new row altogether just to pull up that data. So I'll pick up, so this in this function, this is close yesterday. So this is the close yesterday data which I have. I'll pick it from here and paste it in the second row so that we have those sequence. The only precaution which you have to take is paste spatial, paste value only, don't paste the formula, because now you only need is the value. Okay, so this is how manually in the morning me or Gaurav or Saurav or one of the team member will be doing it for you all. So this will be updated thing for all of you. For now I'll just remove this. So this is one sheet. Only change we are doing here is inserting a new row so that you keep getting the latest G score. So I'll be observing this. One of you can be observing. Then when you see the Z score, what you need to do, you need to check the news. Even if you don't want to check the news, since we are doing the paper trade, you can go and simply comment here that, okay, there is one pair. Now, if someone has already commented, let's maintain the decorum. If someone has already commented on the same G score sheet, Ultratech and Cement, Sri Cement, don't initiate a second thread. Try to contribute on the same thread, because you are not going to give anything special there. So whomsoever is picking it first, let that be the original thread, and in that thread, whatever you want to comment, you comment. Whether write news, no, I mean not whatever, comment related with the pair. So comment there that, okay, is there any news or not news, whether you are probably one guy who will wait, whatever. So anything, you give your opinion, get involved in the whole process. Okay, so this is the Z score sheet. You can make your own also. We wanted to give you support, so we are giving that support. But if you want to make one of your own, one of your co-instructor will also help you make this one. This is your third assignment, that in future purpose, if you don't want to be dependent on anyone, me or my team, make a sheet like this. This is all I know, this is all I have been doing, and rest is the subjective call from my side. Okay, now the second sheet is about, this is by the way not a work of mine, it is work of four gentlemen. Their name are Hari, Ankit, Chandrasekhar, and Pratik. Sorry, so we have done one research team pair. So few gentlemen who are continuously doing it. Abhijit, so Abhijit, Hari, uh, Siddharth, Chandrasekhar, Ankit, these people who were from other pair batches, they have done this and very fantastic, good work. This is for the backtesting purpose. Okay, so we have selected the pairs, have taken all the formula. One second. Then I'll also, share I mean, I can again have a session from these guys who have made this. They can also do it for you, help you do it, or one of my team member can do it. So one is, first we have taken the references, that what lot size is there in these futures. Okay. Then correlation sheet. So this is the 3 month, 1 month, 6 month, 1 year correlation. And based on that correlation, what will be the weighted one? So sometime this gives error in the, in the offline market because of Google Finance error. So let me just refresh it and see. So this is how it will come. Then the latest price it will take, lot size it will take. Okay, lot size it's taking again from uh, VLOOKUP they have applied. Then number of shares of B, market cap. So this is all we are doing so that we stay on the same page, that we are doing the pair in the right companies. Now, rejected pairs list we are making because of all the reasons, obviously the right reasons, right? So T state value or average losses and all those things. This is the master sheet. In this master sheet, first thing is market capitalization. So you can see that this market capitalization is there and it is right to have. 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, 1 year correlation, then T stat value. Now, these are something which we will make sure that every Saturday we update it once. Some of you used to ask this question, that how many, in how many days you should recheck the T stat value and the correlation value. So I generally check it on Saturday and make sure that I have the right pairs with me where I'm trading. So this is the historical, 13 days moving average return where we are exiting in 5 days. You remember if I told you that we take 13 days moving average. So if we would have taken 13 days moving average and came out of the trade in just 5 days or the fifth days, what could have been the total profit and loss? So this back testing they have done. Again, I would say a lot of hard work these guys have done behind this. And I'm really thankful to Hari, Chandrasekhar, and I have given you the name Hari, Chandrasekhar, Ankit, and Abhijit. Okay, thank you guys. So they are testing a few more things. So I gave them that you have to be a little subjective in terms of, some people want to do it in 21-day moving average. Then what will be the historical return? And if they will be closing the trade in 15 days, waiting for 15 days, then this is how it's going. So as I keep telling that a lot of backtesting is required to develop certain acumen, develop certain insights. So this is all the work people are doing. If you also want to contribute, because I don't have really a big team, I have a very small team, and then we are doing so many things that we need your help also. So that's why I always said that with the collective approach, we can make things better and beautiful. Trading is certainly not an easy game. It needs a lot of effort. It needs a lot of time to get master over it. And I want you all to become master, or not trade at all. This is what I wanted always, that if you are doing it, do it like a master, do it in a team, do it with all the strength. And if not, then don't do it. Otherwise, you will just lose your hard earned money. I can tell you that people lose money in trading, especially who don't do it with a lot of preparation. So this is this sheet. If you want to make this sheet, some of you can copy paste directly also. And if you still need any help, we can also do it. Your co-instructor will make sure that you prepare this sheet of yours if you are really not that great at Excel. Okay, this is all I wanted to explain. I'll take your questions now. Yes, so any questions? uh, Rajesh, the process of manual updating can be automated by using Google triggers. Okay, sir, let us know. Gaurav will ping you, or you can ping me. You can let me know how we can do that. Certainly, we would want to do that. It will save our 10 minutes in the morning. Okay, any other questions? All right, so this video is recorded and I'll forward it to you all, so that how does this sheet auto updates in live market? Google Finance function we are using, Mayuresh. This is what I explained. You have the access to this sheet. Just check that Google Finance, which we are updating there. So live, when I say 3-4 minute of delay is there. So if you have joined late, this video is recorded. Okay, I'm gonna send you this. Yes, Monica. This is how we are gonna do. Check the z-score, see that there the t-stat value is right, and taking a subjective decision. As I'm saying, next 2 months we will just do the paper trading so that you get accustomed to all these things, and we are there with you. Sir, next day at what time one should execute the trade if the trigger is generated previous day? No, so if trigger has been generated previous day, you should not do it the next day. You again see whether the z-score is there. So 9:30 when you open the market, when market is opened, you see that 9:15, 9:16 again see that the z-score is above 2 or below -2, and then you do it. So I do pair trading in index Nifty and Bank Nifty. So Suraj, I have shown the linearity between them. For some time, Bank Nifty and Nifty has disoriented. If you want to do it, you can certainly do it. But just make sure that you check their T-stat value and correlation. Even correlation is not great right now. Hello, sir. If T-stat value is positive, what needs to be done? So as I said, Sudhakar, in classes that globally when people teach you pair trading, they ask you to do the co-integration. I have taught you that as well. But if you ask me personally, in Indian market, with the stocks future, I look at the correlation and I look at the fundamental way. So even with not great confidence level to reject the pair using co-integration, I still take trade in them. I have missed 27th March live class. Let's focus on this, what we are discussing. And those things who miss the class, I'm taking so many repeat sessions. You can join certainly. What correlation should we consider, whether 1 month, 3 month, or 6 month data? So weighted is what we are taken into this sheet. Let me share it again. So we are taking the weighted average also, but I consider mostly 1 year. I consider if in 1 year, if the good correlation is there, and in 3 month also, if not a lot of disorientation is there, I go with my 1 year gut feeling. I think we have discussed these points a lot in the classes, but if you are still missing that, uh, can I get the format to post on Facebook? Sure, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Yes, let's decide on a format which we can relate immediately. Surajan, so the questions which you people are asking is something which is with the course. Ask me about the modus operandi. We can have those doubt sessions again. I have not planned this to give the answers of those basic questions. Do we need to match to contract value? In every class, I have taken this question and I've answered it. Okay, so now let me put the discipline right here. Okay, you do all this discussion in the Facebook group, include a new thread, I'll also comment, or you ask these questions in the live doubt session when I conduct. This I wanted to keep at a crisp video so that you can always relate and see that what is our modus operandi of doing the paper trade and what are the supports you people are getting from us. So two things, this Facebook, we will also if we will try to become the first people to post the pair trade, but if someone is within all out of those 250 people doing it, it's completely fine, we will follow the thread and I'll give my comment below that. This is one. Second, two sheets I have explained to you, see that you understand them. If not, then again go back and refer to the video and understand it. And if you want to make one of your own, take the help of the co-instructor, he'll help you make one. Okay, so that's all for now. We'll see you in the live out session, live out classes over the weekend. I'll share the new schedule. How would you share the paper trade? That's the last question from Vignesh. On Facebook group. Paper trade means one hypothetical trade we are taking. We are not taking in the account, but we know that this is the Z score sheet which has come, and that's why we are taking that there. All right. Thank you. We'll see you on the weekend. Thanks, Vignesh.